Hey, what's up, y'all? It's YORO. Happy Halloween. I'm all dressed up. A warlock. I have a staff. That's kind of cool. But I'm not home. And I forgot my mic stand. So I have my microphone sitting on this thing in front of me, which basically means I have to lean in close to the screen if I want uh, this to not sound terrible. So I guess I can't protect myself anymore, so I'm gonna have to use my staff, use the powers of my patron, shield me from something even more unholy. That's kind of where we're at. Keiichi is being chased by the demons. He killed Rena and Mion, which I still don't think I really fully like that just happened. It's like, oh, okay, that happened because I thought he was gonna come to from, I guess, the high from the drug, and like that's what we were seeing, but no. Ichi apparently like somehow escaped and he's being chased, and now we are maybe where Uishi is, but we know Mion was plotting to have Uishi silenced. We saw her demonize. That's where we're at. We're gonna see if I can finish the first chapter here. I have the second one already downloaded and ready to go, but I wanted to get this out at least for Halloween. Maybe very late since I'm recording it kind of late, but here we go. Enough stalling. God, I have to lean into. Damn it. The smoking room was filled with a cloud of cigarette smoke. The expensive smoke filter gave off some crackling electric noise, but didn't seem like it was doing anything at all. Why do smokers have to be shoved so far down this corridor where the sun didn't even reach? I recalled hearing that the tax revenue from tobacco was about 1/10 of the municipality's revenue. We were the most heavily taxed members of this municipality, so I really wish they'd showed us a little more respect.
どうしてこれがウーマン切りなんすか？
The five Manzu.
街が狭くなっちゃうっすよ。
One of the younger detectives was having a staring contest with a mahjong magazine called Next Turn.
ウーマン切ってもテンパイ崩れませんから、
Mahjong stuff.
配定にかけるなら両面で受けた方がチャンスあるんじゃないですか？
I guess Uishi's over here smoking, lamenting that he has to smoke all the way over here, and we got this guy, Kuma guy,
クマちゃん、
Bear guy,
川を見てください。
Bear Chan. I don't remember this guy. Okay, yep.
ウーマンは全員切ってますから、安牌なんですよ。
Bear Chan.
終盤で K 点に走った誰かがダマで待ってたら嫌でしょ。
The kid let out another groan, put out a cigarette, then took out another one.
納得いかないっすね。わざわざ自分で当たり牌減らすなんて。
ちなみに、配定で当たり牌出しても論しちゃダメですよ。
え？どうしてっすか？
Just then I heard a voice coming from down the hall.
大石さん、いますか？
Oh my goodness, okay. I don't know enough about Mahjong to know what the hell they were talking about, or even... Because I'm sure it has some relevance to, like... Ooh, what's going on, right? But, here we go. Has Mion already set things in motion for
一
Uishi?
般の方から凱旋です。
Uh-huh.
ありゃ、こりゃどうも。それじゃ、ちょいと失礼。
どうして論しちゃダメなんすか？あ、待ってくださいよ、大石さん！
Why can't you call Ron? Uishi! Man sitting in the seat Uishi-san was heading towards waved at the telephone receiver.
凱旋です。講習から。
From a payphone, oh my god. Keiichi.
ああ、どうもすいません。お待たせしました。大石です。
No, Keiichi's running. Did he? I don't remember. Hold on.
もしもし。
Did he have time?
大石さんですか？
There he goes. Okay, okay, okay.
もしもし。
前原さんじゃありませんか。どうもどうも。こんにちは。
I'm like clicking faster through the text, even though I shouldn't, just because I feel like the urgent, like, dude, come on, Keiichi, tell him. From the tone of my Barakun's voice, I already knew he was in a predicament. This was the first time my Barakun had phoned me, and he was calling from a payphone.
落ち着いてください。何がありました？
その、ああ。
Motherfucker, I'm about to get demoned away. Onikakushi. His voice was erratic over the line. He had completely lost his sense of composure. After checking that nobody else could hear, I prompted him in a hushed tone.
何があったんです？
俺
Dude, he can't. Come on, Keiichi.
落ち着いて、前原さん。今そこに近場の警官を行かせます。
It's too much, but okay.
私もすぐそっちに行きますよ。
Okay.
多分無理です
Not enough time. His voice was quivering and hoarse. He wasn't surrounded by people even as he was making this call, was he? Dude, he's surrounded right now? No wonder. So, because they were chasing him, so that he just wanted to make this call before they got him? Also, we have not heard this song before.
前原さんは今、公衆電話からかけてますよね。
What the fuck?
どこの公衆電話ですか？
Come on, Keiichi. There were no other sounds beside my Barakun's voice. It had to be a phone booth. I scratched out a note and thrust it at my colleague sitting across from me. Hinamizawa, phone booth. He understood quickly and hastily started on the internal lines. Good, good.
落ち着い
You're
て、前
fast.
原さん。
You're fast, I like that.
今、どういう状況なんです？
Come on. It was best practice to avoid flustering someone panicking, but this was an urgent case. My Barakun didn't just get in trouble, get away, and then call me. He was in the midst of something dangerous right now. But yelling at my Barakun right now would just needlessly cause him to be even more frantic. My Barakun wasn't just calling to seek help. He was trying to tell us something more than that. Whatever that was. If I didn't get it from this call, I was certain there would never be another chance. Yeah, you already know, dude. This is it. End of chapter 1. My colleague pushed a note in front of me. There's only one booth in Hinamizawa. A patrol car is on the way. 5 minutes.
かかりすぎです。
Too long. Oh
警ら
my
には
god.
何人乗ってます？
2人です。
Not enough. If it was as I imagined, there were likely quite a few people surrounding my Barakun. 5 minutes was too
南
long.
沢
It
の駐
is.
在さんには電話しました。
定時巡回の時間です。家人は留守で連絡不能。
Oh my gosh.
しろ。くまちゃん、車を回してください。
It had to have been intentional as well, the timing of that.
了解っす。
Alright, come on, Kuma.
もしもし王子さん
Okay, Keiichi. Oh, what the fuck?
もしもし。大丈夫です。ちゃんと聞こえてますよ。
There was something wrong with my Barakun. That wasn't a normal coughing sound. Is that from the injection? Like vomiting? Or was it blood? Had he already been attacked? Was he injured? Yeah, he might be injured. I don't know.
前原さん。
I don't know what's going
今
on.
そこに警官が向かってます。2、3分で到着しますから何とか持ちこたえてください。もしもし、聞こえてますか？前原さん。
I could hear on the other end of the line that he was having a coughing fit. When you see the staff come up, you already know. The worst possible situation popped into my
前原さ
head.
ん。犯人は誰です？
Oh my
何人なん
god.
です？
俺も
Everyone.
最初は人間が犯人なんだと思いま
Do Keiichi fully believes now? I mean, it's just everyone. It's the whole village. I couldn't tell if that was a cough or something. And there's the director, which, but I was told that the translation of that is not as like specific as I thought. It doesn't like mean like director the way I'm thinking about it. It's just like, I guess from a leadership position, like meaning that. So, but we don't even know who that is. So, yeah. I couldn't tell if that was a
大
cough
丈
or
夫です
vomiting.
か？前原さん。
犯人は人間なんだってお社様のたたりなんかないんだってそう
He just
思っ
fully
てました
believes.
ついさっきまで
Until right now. Wait, why right now?
だけどやっぱり
His body just falling apart. It was an intense bout of coughing. I mean, it must be from the injection, but then vomiting.
やっぱりお社様ってのはいるんだと思いますいやいます今
He's here. Dude, the music stuttered for a second.
前原さん。どうか落ち着いて。
Oh,
なんか
Keiichi.
さっきからおかしいと思ってたんですずーっとつけてくるんですよ
Following him this whole time. I'm thinking of in the mart as well, though. You know, that was like Rena, right? But I mean, that's the curse, right? Everyone, it's everywhere.
走っても走っても
Can't get away.
影みたいにぴったりくっついて
Yeah, it's just like that one tip.
だけども
Like a
少し
shadow.
少しずつ俺の背中ににじり寄ってくるんです。
前原さん、そいつは今ひょっとして前原さんの後ろに？
後ろにすぐ後ろに。
お願いです前原さん。怖いのはわかります。
Are we just gonna listen to Keiichi die here? Like, is that it? And we're just like from Oishi's perspective, like, because I didn't know what Keiichi is supposed to do or how the hell where he's supposed to run or anything. I'm glad he's talking to Oishi and that Oishi's being urgent, but this is all like it is. There's no, can't get away.
ですがお願いです。
It's over.
あなたの
I
後
mean,
ろ
we
に
knew that, but
誰がいるんです？
who?
振り向けるわけないじゃないですか。振り向いたら俺
怖いのはわかります。でも教えてほしい。ちょっと振り返るだけでいいんです。
The whole reason I risked your life, Keiichi. Tell me. God.
前原さんの後ろに誰がいるんです？
Right after I said that, I could hear him vomiting intensely. What followed was a nightmarish
前原
sound.
さん、あんたまさか喉を引っかいてたりは
Oh my god.
しないでしょうね。
Is he? There was no answer. But I could hear something like scratching. Oh my god, it's happening. So that's like the final effect of the drug? Before, when our boy, his name is escaping me, Tomitake, they found that he lashed out, that there was like bash like marks like in multiple locations like surrounding him, right? It's like as if like multiple places were like hit by something. So was that like the point, the same state that Keiichi was in when he was killing them? And then comes the part where you're clawing your own throat out. I guess that's how it happens, but is that it then? There was a bang as if something was being hit. Oh my god, they're on him. My Barakun had probably dropped the receiver. I could hear groaning and vomiting over on the other end and a repeating, abnormal noise.
もしもしもしもし前原さんもしもーし
I knew how far away my voice would sound on the other end, but I couldn't help but shout. At that moment, I heard whispering coming from the other end. I couldn't tell what he was saying. From the way he was saying it, was he talking to himself? Or was he talking to someone there?
もしもし前原さん
Keiichi. Rather than whispering, it was some kind of mantra he was chanting over and over. Wait, what is he saying? I focused my senses, trying to pick up what he was saying. Is he saying I'm sorry? What was he repeating? What exactly? Oh, fuck. It hung up. Suddenly, the line went dead. Did he use up his time? It was because it was a payphone. It was because it cut out so abruptly. The last thing he said came out so clearly in my mind.
おいさん、車は OK っす。
Oh my god. So are they just gonna go and see like the aftermath? Dude, Keiichi. After all that, it's
おい
just...
さん。
ごめんなさい。
Yeah, dude. I mean, what else can you say?
おいさん。
That's what he was repeating over and over. Yup, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Goddamn. I had a gut feeling. There was no longer a need to hurry. Yeah. Oh, fuck, man. He just became part of it. Keiichi. He's part of the cry now. I could hear the chirp of the Higurashi spilling in from the open window. I should have been able to hear them this entire time. I just wasn't paying any attention. Why did I focus on them all of a sudden? Were they trying to tell me something? Only the Higurashi knew. That's how I felt. Dude, oh my goodness. They cry for him. They cry. Everyone. And that's it. That's it. Excuse me. Fuck, man. I don't know what I was hoping for. I really don't. I mean, that's it. Let's keep going. I have to, hold on. June 1983. In Hinamizawa, a remote village near Shishibone City, there was a murder involving 2 female students. The suspect is Keiichi Maibara, aged some teen. Suspect called over his 2 female classmates, Rena Ryugu, Mion Sonozaki, to his house and beat them to death with a metal bat. The scene of the crime was the suspect's room on the 2nd floor of his house. The inside of the room was covered with a significant quantity of splattered blood, and there were signs of a struggle with the victims. In addition to the scene of the crime, the entryway, living room, and kitchen all had traces of a struggle. At the entryway, the shoe rack and wall had evidence of being impacted by a strong, blunt force. It is believed to have been the same bat as the murder weapon. Having no traces of blood, it is believed the destruction occurred before the murders. There is the possibility that the suspect overpowered his victims to keep them from fleeing. I hate this, by the way. I hate this. Because this is the official police report, right? This is what happened. The deaths of these 2 girls, which, of course, I didn't want. Blame Keiichi for defending himself, but that happened. But the question is, what is it going to say about Keiichi's death? What is that going to say? Is it going to say he went missing? Going to be the same as the other ones? Or like, oh, this is what happened. Yeah, sure. Fuck, I hate this. In the living room, the rug had been pulled back, then thrown aside. It is hard to believe that this had a connection to the struggle with the victims, and thus the reason for this remains unknown. It's the result of everything that happened in this house. In the kitchen, the garbage bag was torn apart and its contents were spread out on the floor. Yep, he was looking for it. That would have been evidence, but nope. Garbage was thrown about in the surrounding area, and handprints believed to belong to the suspect were discovered. It is believed that the suspect had for some reason taken out the garbage and struck it with his fists. The reason for this remains unknown. In addition, there was a note stuck to the fridge. The words, "Was there a needle?" were written on it. The meaning behind this remains unclear. Just in case, the garbage was searched, but a needle was not discovered. That shit really went missing. The hell did the needle go? Even the cops didn't find that shit. The note they gave him was so fucked up. Oh, we found out that Mion was the one, but yeah. Yeah. Through the garage door though the garage door was functional, it had been left open ever since the suspect moved in. The garage door was found closed. The suspect's fingerprints were discovered on the garage door. The reason behind this remains unknown. The suspect fled the scene of the crime. However, a patrolling officer, Hinamizawa local PD, found the suspect collapsed inside a phone booth. At the time of the discovery, the suspect was unconscious in critical condition. Okay. Oh my goodness. There was a glimmer of hope there, but before I was sure he died when the phone hung up. But when it said he was in critical condition, I was like, okay, was there like a chance? But excuse me. He was rushed to the local hospital for treatment, but did not regain consciousness and died 24 hours later. R.I.P. Keiichi. I fucking loved him as a protagonist, man. Because he was such a normal guy, but he was so fantastic given the circumstances, man. I fucking love Keiichi. Just like a good guy, just dealing with everything, doing his best, but just... It was so... We just saw everything unravel with him, with everyone around him too, with Rena, and just... Man. The hell's the rest of this VN gonna be? This is only chapter 1. What the fuck, man? The results of the autopsy indicate the immediate cause of death to have been hypovolemic shock. It was determined that the suspect had clawed at his own throat with his fingernails, and the resulting bleeding caused his death. So yeah, that's... The drug finally just got him. What an awful drug. Because it can't be detected. What kind of drug can't be detected, man? What the fuck? But a similarity to the death of Tomitake-san the prior week. God, that was only a week ago, dude. The police believe there to be a connection and have opened an investigation. Great. However, due to the wishes of the local authorities, it will be a confidential investigation. Due to the abnormal nature of the death, it was suspected that drugs were involved, but as with Tomitake-san, no traces were discovered. What prompted all this remains inexplicable. As such, this case is being treated as an act committed on impulse. I hate this. However, with several accounts of the suspect's bizarre behavior leading up to the incident, it is possible that this was premeditated. Separated from his group of friends, isolation, inexplicable behavior. Did I mention I hate this? Several days before the incident, the suspect began carrying around a metal bat. The suspect was observed displaying aggressive behavior as well as talking to himself at school. Classmates have actually heard portions of what he was saying. 2 days before the incident, the suspect declared to his parents the possibility of his death. Due to these circumstances, the police have begun an investigation on the possibility that this crime was not committed on impulse, but was instead planned several days in advance. Afterwards, a note was found in the suspect's room that he had written himself. They found the notes. The note was written on 2 sheets from a B5 college-ruled notebook that had been torn in half. And as if trying to conceal it, was stuck behind a clock on the wall. This is his legacy right here, man. This is all Keiichi wanted to leave behind. This note right here. Like, if anything, like, he knew he wasn't going to make it. We knew he wasn't going to make it, but this is it right here. But the question is, does it, like, it's just the... They write it off as the ramblings of a deranged killer. You know? Probably, but let's see. The contents are as written in the appendix. The police believe it to be strongly related to the incident. The police changed their line of investigation based on the possibility that the suspect was involved in some sort of incident himself. However, no further clues were found, casting doubt on the credibility of the notes. Oh, fuck's sake, man. Dude, the needle, though. Where the fuck was... But no, he put the needle on the notes. He attached it to it. What do you mean that wasn't found? Did they get the needle? Like, after he ran, did they go in and take it before? Like, why not take the note, too? Oh, this director... Devious. Because he definitely left that behind. He definitely found it and attached it to there. I remember that. Was the crime impulsive or premeditated? With the situation unclear and no further developments, the case has been labeled as unresolved. Fuck me, man. Oh, okay. However, the following year, suspicion arose regarding the nature of the notes. The note was not written on 2 halves of B5 paper from 2 separate sheets, but was originally a single sheet of B5 paper. In order to erase several lines from the middle, someone had, yo, it was fucked with, of course, torn them out. I see. Because I was saying, God, I completely disappeared on my camera. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, that answers my question. Why take the needle and leave the note? Well, they took the most incriminating part of the notes. And just left the ramblings. Devious. Absolutely devious. The fact that they knew. I guess they searched the room. Just as the police did, but... Because, yeah, he left his house. What was he going to do? That was his only, like, shot. He needed it to be found. He couldn't hide it too well. Fuck, man. Judging from the size of the letters, the missing section is estimated to be 2 to 3 lines. It is highly probable that the person who eliminated the lines in question is not the suspect, yes. But so I'm glad that they noticed that a year later. But the legacy, Keiichi's legacy, there's something there. In addition, judging from traces, large quantities of cellophane tape being stuck to the back of the clock, speculation that something other than the note was stuck there has arisen. Yes! The person who first discovered the crime was a detective rumored to have a connection with the incident. Kurado Uishi, yeah. rumored he underwent voluntary questioning but denies involvement in any damages to the note. Yeah. Because of course he wouldn't. He wants to know. That was the whole point. Okay, so here's what's left of the notes. Let's see if we can remember what's missing. Suspect's note. I, Keiichi Maibara, am in fear for my life. Do not know why they are after my life. Only thing I do know is that it has to do with Oyashiro-sama's curse. Renan and Mion are conspirators of the perpetrators. So I thought that this might have been what they had taken out. But Renan and Mion are dead. So I guess they didn't feel the need to take this part out. There are 4 or 5 adults, maybe more. They have a white van. This is all on the first sheet. The section below this has been ripped out. Wow, they even left in that much. Interesting. Very interesting. Why leave most of the note? I wonder. This is from the second sheet. The section above this has been ripped out. I have no idea why it has become like this. If you are reading this, then I am probably already dead. So you may or may not find my body. You who are reading this, please uncover the truth. That is my only desire. Keiichi Maibara. That was my boy, man. I fucking loved Keiichi, dude. Oh, staff up. Holy fuck, dude. Keiichi's legacy, dude. I was so worried that... Wait, what the fuck? What is this? New scenario has been unlocked. All cast review session has become available. To play it, select extra. Okay. All cast review session. Okay, is that... Oh, something extra. Achievement unlocked. Please uncover the truth. Dude. Oh, Keiichi. Keiichi, my boy. Keiichi Maibara, man. What a pro tag. Beautifully written. Ryukishi. I'm hooked. I've been hooked for a long time now. Even despite the very long break I took. I've been hooked for a long time. I knew I was going to come back to this. I knew I was. I didn't know when, but I knew I was. But, probably some of my favorite writing just ever. Just in general, you know? I love Nasu. Like, what Nasu did with Fate Stay Night. And then, in addition, in Hollow Ataraxia. And of course, Tsukihime, too. There's tons of cool shit in Tsukihime. Like, Nasu's characters and the way Nasu can, like, build on those characters to incredible moments and call back to them in the different routes. Like, amazing. But Ryukishi, dude. The psychological, like, horror in the buildup of it. The suspense, the tension. It is palpable. It is so, like... it just sits with you to the point where I just hear cicadas, or I heard cicadas. I don't hear so much of them now, of course, during the season, but this whole year, every time I heard them, I just thought of this game and the uneasy feeling, right? The writing is incredible. That goes without saying, but I just have to say that. And with Keiichi, oh man, I'm so happy that's the final part of this chapter. That's the final line of this chapter. Like, that's my only desire. You who's reading this, please uncover the truth. I'm so glad that Keiichi's legacy it fucking matters, because that's all he wanted, man. My fucking boy. I knew it was not going to be solved with him, that it wouldn't be resolved with him. I hoped at the very least that he might get away somehow. It was a long shot, but this is something, you know. God, what a great VN. And that's it for chapter 1, but there's something extra here. All cast review session. What is this? I guess we've only been recording 30 minutes here, so let's see what this is. It's spooky. What is this? Something extra. Oh, hello, Rena.
はい。日暮らしの泣く頃に水、鬼隠しをプレイされた皆さん、お疲れ様でした。
Yeah. Okay, cool. Oh, this gives me vibes of like the Tsukihime Plus disc. This is freaky though. I don't like Higurashi characters breaking the fourth wall. I don't like that at all. Also, this was free on Steam, which is amazing, by the way, that this is free on Steam. I got the second chapter as well, very discounted. I think it was only like a couple dollars. God, what value, dude.
いかがだったでしょうか。
It's criminal that this first chapter is free.
ちょっぴりでも楽しんでもらえたらとっても嬉しいです。
Yes, I loved it.
ちょっぴ
Oh
り
my
も何
god.
も。
I've not seen this one for a long time. Or Rika. I haven't seen Satoko and Rika for a long time. I didn't thought about that.
あんなすごいバッドエンドで終わられたらプンプンでございますことよ。
Incredibly dark.
プンプンなのです。
Made us angry.
今回の鬼隠しは全体の謎に挑む人たちが最初に通るお話。
God.
だから実質上のプロローグの位置づけなんだって。
Prologue, man. That could be a book. You kidding me?
そのプロローグがこんな凄まじいバッドエンドでございますの？
でもそういうのってあるじゃん。この最悪のバッドエンドを回避するためにプレイヤーさんが物語を模索していくのがこの作品の醍醐味だし。
まだ始まったばかりですよ。僕は次のお話が楽しみなのです。
So freaky just seeing them here. In the diner, by the way. Oh my god. Please don't, like, make Keiichi talk too. Don't do that to me. Oh my god. Fucking Neon. Everyone. I hadn't seen all the girls together in so long. Oh, I'm still sus of Rika and Satoko too, even though they're just as indoctrinated and fucked up as everyone else. But yeah. It's weird. But it's cool. Wow. Higurashi.
これからどんな話が待ち受けてるんだろう。
What happens? Only the first chapter, man. We're just barely tackling the mystery.
レナは聞いてる？
うん。
Another aspect of the story. They said the next chapter will introduce another aspect of the story.
他のシナリオにはどんな展開があるんですの？
I'm down for that. I'm so down to see a different lens, a different side of things. I imagine that's how it's going to work, of course, with so many chapters. You're just seeing so many different lenses and putting it all together. More questions, I'm sure. Just as many questions as
今
answers,
回
as
の鬼隠
always.
しではひなみ沢で近年起こった連続開始事件が紹介されたでしょ。
Uh-huh.
例えばみーちゃんのシナリオでは
Okay.
ひなみ沢の古い歴史なんかが紹介されるんだって。
Interesting. Are we going to go back in time then?
異常事態の連続ですっかり分かんなくなっちゃったけど、お社様のたたりってどういうものなのか。
Hey, you can't say that. Of all
いや、そも
characters.
そもお社様って何なのかあまり説明なかったからね。
Like a guardian deity. I don't know. Is there more to be said about Oyashiro? Probably. Delving into the history of Hinamizawa, yeah, must get into that more, so I'm down for that. Question is, how far back are we going to go, if that's what's going to happen? I'm making a lot of assumptions here, but I'm very excited to see what that's going to be. If maybe we go back to the old times, like where the legend first was of the demon village of Onikakushi, right? Or maybe to the first events, right? With the foreman, which Rena said the foreman was the director. The fuck, man. Yeah, that information never got out. Or we never saw the director. What the hell is that about, guys?
よくは聞いてないんだけど、でもなんか嫌な予感。
Oh, yeah, always had a feeling about that.
またしてもたたられそうな嫌な物語です。
Yeah, I'm sure. Good times.
ケイちゃんも大変だね。
Fuck you, Mion.
今度はどんなたたりにやられるやら。
I guess Mion's dead, so I can't be too hard on her, but yeah.
でもどんなお話になるのか楽しみでございますわね。
Yeah, I really wonder. You say, what kind of curse is he gonna get hit with this time? The nerve.
いやいやいやいや、遅れてすみませんね。
Yeah. Uh-huh. Fucking Oishi. I like Oishi, but I don't like Oishi, man. You understand.
やあみんな、
Oh,
お疲れ様。
god damn it. They're saving Keiichi for last.
お疲れ。
Wait, does Keiichi have a sprite? Oh, interesting. I mean, he must.
あれ、ケイちゃんは？
Yeah.
ケイチ君はもう次のシナリオの台本読みに行っちゃってるんだよ。
God, it's so weird seeing Tomitake. I'm just looking at his neck. Oh god.
主人公だから大変だね。
It must be. No, we saw how hard it was, yeah.
あれ残念ですね。ちょっとだけでも顔を出してくれればよかったのに。
This is funny, by the way, when I got so fixated on the word director and like the word script, because he did say script, like as if it was like all part of a script, like it's all like too like, you know. And I got really fixated on that in the last part before someone pointed out the translation thing to me, which is like, okay, but this is funny because this kind of plays into that, right? He's off reading the script for that. Like that word is interesting to me because I really it's so hard to like. To picture how many layers this goes down, because God, I look crazy. I just looked at the camera. I look crazy. How many layers this goes down? Because in this first chapter we've seen, and this extra thing is a good way for me to just talk about my thoughts in general after playing the first chapter. Man, that was so good. We learned a lot about Hinamizawa. And we're gonna learn even more, but about the history of it, how it was known, it came to be known as a village of demons, how that kind of got lost, but how it also came back with the mysterious deaths that happened, and that happened again recently this year with Keiichi. But it's probably not as simple as that, right? How many layers is it really just a village where like that happens, or is it? Was it made to be that way? Is it just a cover-up for something more devious? And maybe there's something more to that as well. Like I don't know. Like they make it sound so traditional, so superstitious, so like supernatural in that way, right? But there's this veil of like I see words like script, and I just see like the weird shit that happens, and kind of the questions that are still there about like who are behind these things, because I don't think it's Yashiro-sama's curse, you know, whatever that is. And I might change my mind in the next chapter. I've always been open to the possibility of like some degree of supernatural shit. But I don't believe that, of course. I think this group of villagers, this group of people in the village make it happen, and everyone else falls in line because that's how it is. But that's just chapter 1 shit. That can't be all that it is. You're telling me there's like numerous more chapters to this mystery? Like so what I'm saying is I'm not even comfortable believing that, or like anything. Are Rena and Mion even dead? I don't know. Probably. Like, yeah, that happens. I don't know. I'm mostly just sad Keiichi's dead. Even though we knew that was gonna happen, he knew that was gonna happen. It's just, how am I supposed to get attached to a new protagonist, man? And who's it gonna be, you know? Maybe it's like one of the girls, I don't know. That would be cool. But yeah. Oh, I'm not ready for how deep this goes, is what I'm saying. I feel like such a
喋るワード数が多すぎて
noob.
居残りなのです。
He doesn't have any character art. I was hoping he would have a sprite. Like Shiro's weird sprite in Stay Night.
前原さんのセリフだけで普通のアドベンチャーゲームなら全員分の量
It's
があ
built
り
like
ま
a
すから
fucking
ね。
wall. That Shiro stance. Personal problem.
しかしケイチ君やレナちゃんなんか特にだけど大変なお話だったね。
Yes. Poor Rena.
大変も何も大体バッドエンドでございますわ。
No choices. We're just seeing it through.
結局ケイチ君を襲ったのって正体は何なんだろう。
たたりに見せかけておいて実は人間の仕業ってのが僕の推理なんだけどね。
Yeah. And he would know, you know. But But that's the thing too. What do you mean a drug that can't be detected? That doesn't even make sense, you know? So even there, like, there's just in everything, there's just this weird, like, is it the drug? Is it the curse? I don't think so, but it's like, they leave enough there that for you to be like, but I'm with Tomitaka. Yeah, these are machinations, like, myths and superstitions and entities require faith behind them. If you can manufacture that faith, if you can perpetuate that faith, then that shit is real, right? It doesn't have to, like, be real, but it's real, you know? We said this, like, a lot, but they still put the doubt there in my head. It's just like, fuck you.
でも圭一は最後に謎の電話をかけてきていましたのです。
私もあの電話は変だと思ったね。あの時点でケイちゃんは犯人は人間だと確信してたはずなのにさ。
That is true. That's true. Yeah, why wouldn't he say exactly what he said in his note, right? Because that's what he said. He said, until now, like, right now, I believe it's Oyashiro's curse. Like, until that moment, Keiichi did not think the curse was real, but in that moment, he did. He was retching. It was like coughing like blood. He was coughing. He was just pained. He was just in the phone booth. There was no one, like, I thought he was surrounded, but... And is it really just the drug that was making him feel that way? He, like, lashed out. But no, he didn't get injected. Wait, he didn't get injected. Not in his memory, right? He got free before they got him. What the fuck, man? Cause wait, hold up. Yo, he didn't even get injected. But he still tore his own throat out. Dude, I don't even know then. Fuck, he wasn't injected, or he doesn't. What did he say about the needle when he found it, when he saw it? So yeah, he remembers the point where he broke free of their grip. I remember, Mion was about to inject him, Rena was holding him. And he broke free and overpowered them and killed them with the bat. But he wasn't injected, so what? Why the fuck did he... So what was it? There's something not adding up. I can't just, like, believe it's the curse. Fuck, man. He wasn't injected, but he clawed his own throat out.
おかしな電話でしたわよね。なんかお化けに追いかけられてるみたいな。
Yeah, he said I can't look behind me. But I understood. I thought, you know, because he was too scared, and you know that's like what Ushi was thinking too. That he was just terrified of, because he was being chased, and he stopped at the payphone. But Ushi assumed, and you know, I assumed based on what I knew that they were like surrounding him. But how would he even have the opportunity to call if they were like still chasing him or whatever? You know, like so something's not adding up. What is going on?
あの電話だけだとやっぱり犯人って人間じゃなくてタタリなのかなって思っちゃうよね。
We're missing the fact that we shifted from Keiichi's perspective. We're missing information, man. Oh, Higurashi. Something happened in between him running from them and him getting to the phone booth. Either maybe they injected him in between that point. He wasn't before, so maybe they got him after that. And then he got the effects of the drug. Maybe that's what happened. Because yeah, he attached the needle to the note. But the needle was missing. So did they take it and just inject his ass with it? Like, here, you forgot something. Bow. Oh my god. They worked quickly then if that was the case. But I don't know, man. Because, you know, he was running and they were after him. Whoever inspected the house and found it. A lot would have had to happen in between. They would have had to caught him and held him, and the person who found the needle would have to go after him. Not that they wouldn't have multiple needles. I'm sure they do. But fuck, man. You know, I'm sure they just took the needle that was for him originally. They just took it away. It didn't have to be that one they injected him with. But it has to be that, right? It has to be that. Why else would he do that to himself in the phone booth? Don't make sense.
せっかくですから
Damn it.
意見を出してみようじゃありませんか。
Okay, multiple theories.
じゃあ園崎さんから。
This is cool. It's cute.
私は絶対に人間説。
Uh-huh.
ひなみ沢の怪しい昔語りかなんかになぞらえて、誰かが起こしてる人為的事件だと思うね。
Yeah, it just makes sense.
確かに。
Well, at least it did. I don't know, man. It still makes sense, minus information we don't know.
毎年お祭りの日になると起こる連続開始事件なんて怪しいもんね。
Uh-huh.
その連続開始っていうのも何かの昔語りの再現なんだよ、きっと。
Yes.
私はたたりだと思いましたよ。玄関で圭一さんが暴れたシーンとかラストの電話のシーンとかを見れば人間が犯人では説明がつきませんもの。
Okay, Berserk in the entryway, that was an emotional thing. If that's, you know, the scene I'm thinking of. Phone call, man.
そういえばそうだよね。
What happened? What happened in between? Oh, that's gonna bother me.
とても人間の仕業とは思えないシーンだったし。
僕はそれでも人間が犯人だと思うね。あの玄関やラストのシーンは追い詰められた圭一君の被害意識からの妄想じゃないかって思うんだ。
Yeah, of course. It was maddening.
難しい言葉を使われてもわかりませんわ。
But him clawing his own throat out, like, dude.
つまり怖がりの圭一が見た幻だと言ってるのです。じゃああのシーンの正体は圭一さんの後ろにいた謎の気配は何なんですの？
Felt like his shadow.
影だよ、引っ掛け。
A red herring. What is the red herring?
みーちゃん、引っ掛けってどういう意味？
Is it a red herring or is it the actual thing? I don't know.
富田のおじさまが言うようにさ、あのシーンは追い詰められたケイちゃんの被害妄想のシーンなんだよ。
Uh-huh.
それを濃密に書くことでプレイヤーにたたりだと思わせようとする演出なんだよ。
Damn you for making me doubt this now. Being so upfront.
だから引っ掛けってわけ。
それを言われると、でも
まあそういう可能性もあるってことだよ。
だとすると犯人は複数で村ぐるみっていう
Yeah, of
劇
course.
中の大石さんの推理は正しいのかな？
Yes.
当の本人の大石さんはどう思いますか？
私ですか？悩みますね。
God damn it. It's cute seeing them all here together. You know, even though Rena and Mio are super dead. You know, Inuishi basically got Keiichi killed, you know, by being so proactive with being in contact with him and making him learn stuff. Keiichi wanted to be fair, and he understood the danger of things, you know, ever since what happened with Tomitake. Like, I understand, you know. Not just Oishi's fault, even though it was basically him throwing him on the fishing line. But
僕はてっきり大石さんは人間説だと思ってましたけど。
劇中の私は犯人は人間だと断じてますが、人間が犯人だとするといろいろ不可解なことが多いんですよ。
例えばどんな？大石刑事さんの推理を聞かせてください。
alright, detective.
まず人間が犯人だとすると絶対に動機が必要なんです。こういうことをして誰が得をするのかってことなんです。
つまりおじさま、人間が犯人なら 連続開始事件を起こすことによって誰かが得をしなくちゃいけないってこと？
It perpetuates the belief of Yashiro and thus the control within the village. You know, if there's actual belief in Oyashiro, then they could believe it's Sates, this demonic guardian deity. Or I guess the legend was that Oyashiro protected. I think that's what it was originally, right? Because they told us that last time. That was originally that Oyashiro was like kept the demons like away, or rather it ended up being like kept the demons in Hinamizawa. I might be misremembering that though.
そういうことです。ダム開発の関係者が死ぬうちは利害も感じられましたが、近年の犠牲者はそれとも無縁です。
The dam one made a lot of sense for that. That's true. Dam one did make a lot of sense, but maybe someone after that just capitalized on the opportunity to make that a thing again, you know?
第一、前原さんを殺して誰が得をするというんです？
Y'all tell me.
なるほど。そう言われると僕も弱いな。
We just don't know yet.
だってお金とかも取られてはいないんですもの。人間が犯人なわけありませんわ。
Oh, please.
でもそうとばかりは限らないんじゃない？さっきみーちゃんが言ったように何かの昔語りの再現そのものに意味があ
Yeah,
るん
of
だとしたら。
course there is. Of course. But we just need to see more. I'm on to you, game.
そういうこと。これは営利殺人じゃないんだよ。きっとこれは
Yeah, it's
村
not
の
typical.
血塗られた歴史を再現するための何らかの儀式的殺人じゃないかなって思うわけ。
And that's why I was saying I thought Keiichi's death would be more ritualistic. Like perhaps like feeding him to the Onikakushi, like the bottomless lake or whatever it is, right? I thought it would be more like that, but no, they were just gonna do the injection to him. Now killing him itself, like to demon him away in that way, even though it's not on the anniversary of the thing, Keiichi just knew too much, he was doing too much, he was exactly like Satoshi. But yeah, definitely what Mion said. That shit ritualistic as fuck.
では聞きますですが、それを再現すると誰か得をするのですか？
Gains from it. Sonozaki's, whoever the director is, we never saw who that is.
得をするんじゃなくてもっと心理的なもの。僕は何かの復讐じゃないかと思うね。
Revenge.
土着的な何か。今回のシナリオでは語られなかった因縁だよ。
Huh, okay.
なる。過去にひどい扱いを受けた暴家の人たちが先祖の恨みを晴らすために
Interesting.
ってな感じですか？
Okay.
私はそれにも反対ですね。
Kind of old grudge. I mean, who knows? Now, Keiichi, he was an outsider there. You know, his family. But is there more history to that? Which family would it be? The Sonozakis?
じゃあ何？大石さんはまさかたたり派なわけ？
そうですわそうですわ。刑事役の大石さんが言うんですもの。たたりに決まってますわ。
劇中で前原さんが言うように、親代様が竜宮さんや園崎さんに乗り移って悪さをしているって考えると一番辻褄が合うんです。
Fuck out of here.
残念ながら。
Nope.
実はレナも大石さんと同じ意見なの。あんなに優しかったレナやミーちゃんが突然おかしくなるなんて、そうじゃなきゃ説明つかないもの。
It was a mask, man. Everyone's fucked up. It all sucks. Everyone's hurt.
そこはミオンの私が言うのも変だけど、やっぱり私なんだと思う。
Whoa, spoilers.
ミーの話の意味が分かりにくいのですよ。説明が欲しいのです。
ああ、ごめん。つまりさ、これってすっごく残酷な話なんじゃないかって思うんだよ。
Yeah, it already is, but I'm sure it'll get worse.
何みーちゃん。それってひょっとして。
突き詰めるとそうなるのかな。僕もちょっと疑ってる。
つまり竜宮さんも園崎さんも実は本当にああいう性格で、引っ越してきたばかりの前原さんを騙している悪魔なんだと。
There's a lot going on,
こうい
yes.
うわけですか？
そんなの嫌ですわ。
There's just a lot going on with them. They had to play their roles, the script, you know.
これは全部たたりの仕業なんですのよ。レナさんもミオさんもみんな優しい、いい人がいいのですの。
Dude, Satoko's big, it's her big brother, right? Satoshi?
レナもそうだな。
For everyone.
レナやミーちゃんって本当にいい人なんだって思う。
Just, you know, everything that happens in their circumstances just don't lead to any good outcome, right? So, like, I don't know, they probably are good people in the right circumstances, you know? Sure. But, yeah, just sucks.
きっと劇中で出てきた厳しいシーンは何かに取りつかれてたんだって思うの。
Possessed is too convenient, man.
レナもたたり派か。
Death Note bullshit.
じゃあ、たたり派の皆さんにお聞きしますけどさ、たたりが起こるからにはそれなりの理由があるんでしょ？
When L is like, nah, it's not a being, or nah, you didn't get taken over, bitch. We're confining you.
無差別にたたるとは思えないな。
Reason for the curse? Yeah, it can't just indiscriminately fall
そ
on
こんとこ
someone.
説明できるの？
たたりはたたりですもの。人間の考えでは想像もつきませんわ。
Then, you know, then what's the mystery? If that's it, you know, we can't understand, so what now?
さとこちゃん、
I need answers, damn it.
擬人化された神様という存在は結局は人間の生み出したものなんだよ。
Yeah.
だからその考え方も人間に理解できるようにできてる。ギリシャ神話の神様を見てごらんよ。泣いたり怒ったり嫉妬したり、とにかく人間的なんだよ。
For sure.
つまりお社様もまた人間同様に何らかの利害に基づいてたたりをしているという。
変な言い方になっちゃったけど、つまりはそういうこと。
That was an odd way of saying it, but yeah.
触らぬ神にたたりなしって言いますからね。なははは、一理あります。
つまりお社様にせよ人間にせよ、
Right, yeah.
何か理由があるはずということなのです。
This is cool. I like how they presented, you know, both sides based on all the info that we have in the first chapter. It's kind of talking about it. It's cool. This is cute. In a terrifying way. But yes, no matter what it is, there is a reason that we don't know and don't understand yet. Why did everyone have to die? Why did Keiichi have to die? What is the truth? That is all we have to see. And, you know, Keiichi's note is also a bit meta as well. To you who's reading this, please discover the truth. That is my last desire. He's like telling us that too, of course, right? So I have to go. I have to keep going for Keiichi, man.
その理由がはっきりしないならどうなりますの？つまりはわかんないということなの。
Oh, my bad.
そうだ
Clicking
ね。
through too fast. Too eager.
まだプロローグだもんね。
That's the
明か
prologue.
されていないことがたくさんあるだろうし。
I know, it's so weird. So much.
そうだね。現時点ではこれ以上の推理は難しいね。
It's all we got, which is not much. It's all we got.
いんにゃ。
What the fuck?
白黒つけないと納得できないな。
Same.
ミオンさんもこだわりますのね。
Even if it takes me years to get through this damn VN, we'll get there.
限られた状況で最大限に推理する。
Yep.
ちょっぴり部活感覚で面白いでしょ。
Oh god, not the club.
そう考えれば面白いかも。
You guys are dead. This is fucked
じゃあ
up.
整理してみましょうか。
Alright, summarize. Chapter 1. Let's go.
私はたたり派です。富武さんは人間派でしたよね。
ええ、僕は人間が犯人ってことでいきます。
That'll be my vote too.
私も人間犯人説。もちろんタタリというファンタジーは嫌いじゃないよ。だけど
Yeah, curses
今
are
回
cool.
の事件に限ってはタタリの線は薄いね。
Little weak sauce.
人間派が2人出ましたね。竜宮さんはたたり派でしたよね。
Nice song.
はい。
I never listened this intently to this song before. This part specifically.
レナとサトコちゃんはたたり派です。
All
た
right.
たり派ですわよ。レナさんやミオンさんのことを悪魔みたいに言う人の方がよっぽどたたりに合うべきですの。
I wouldn't say they're evil. I wouldn't even say that. I don't think they're evil. No, of course not. But it ain't no curse.
そりゃあまあ私も自分のキャラがそんな悪魔みたいなやつだとは思いたくないけどさ。
I think the point is anyone can be driven to that point, right? Just like Mion said, I think this is just a very cruel story that shows the lengths that humans can go to in belief of something, in trying to do whatever it is, like the goal of this is, and how far they can fall because of that, mentally, emotionally, physically. The simple answer of it just being the cruelty of humans is it's fucked up, but it just makes the most sense to me. So, you know,
部活モードの時にはクールでなきゃ。
club mode.
感情論だけで選ぶと大やけどするよ。
まあまあ、どっちを選んだっていいじゃないですか。
あれリカちゃんがまだだね。どっちだと思う？
Is Rika our
僕
tiebreaker?
はお社様が悪い神様だとは思わないですよ。
Okay.
あれ、面白い意見だね。
Not a bad god.
たたってばかりの悪い神様なら祀るのは嫌なのです。僕はたたるよりご利益のある神様の方が好きなのですよ。
Okay, that's what you'd like, so why do you think Oyashiro is not a bad god?
そっか、リカちゃんって巫女さんをやってるんだよね。
That's true.
いい意見。
じゃあ何？リカちゃんはお社様じゃないって思うならやっぱ犯人は人間って思うわけ？
Okay. Rika thinks Oyashiro is good. So what's up?
そういうことにしますのです。
Okay, well, there you go. Rika says people.
ありゃまあ、票がざっくり分かれましたね。
Oh, wait, no, it's
僕は
split down the middle.
お社様。
たたり派と人間派で半々ですか。
Of course. Of course, it's split down the middle. Renan-chan, just for reference, what did the test players who played the beta version think? Is there no sound for this? Yeah. There were a lot more players who believed in the people explanation. Yeah. Makes sense. See right there. Our veteran comrades are cool, collected, and very observant. The beta version only finished partway through the story. Curious where the beta version stopped. That's right, even the people who played the beta might change their minds if they got through to the very end.
どうすんのさ。
Alright. Keiichi's phone call, there's just, we're just missing. What the fuck kind of drug does not get detected? They didn't find evidence of drugs with Tomitake, but that's exactly what Mion was trying to inject Keiichi with, right? Hold on, I gotta check my old recording. I'm gonna check this right now. I'll be back. I have to check to make sure they did not inject him, because this is driving me crazy. Alright, give me a sec. He was fucking injected. Yeah, I checked, because yeah, that's why it was such good evidence, because the syringe was filled with whatever Mion was trying to inject him with. Yeah, because that's why it was such good evidence, and that's why he really kept it. It still would have been good evidence, you know, without it being like full of the thing. But yeah, fuck, man. I think they probably just injected him before the call, but because there's the gap there, right? There's the gap. But would they even have to claw their own throat out for the same reason? Was it kind of almost like a prophecy fulfilled that drove Keiichi to that point? Just the madness of... But in that moment, he believed it. What made him believe it in that moment? What was this shadow behind him? Was it just the feeling? Was it like back then in the marts, where he felt that way as well when he was shopping with his parents? Like, what was it exactly? We can't know, because we shifted from his perspective. Damn it, man. All right. Keiichi did great.
これじゃ意見は半々。決着がつかなくて面白くないよね。
They all look at the camera. You decide.
裁判官が奇数なのはつまりそういうことだからね。あと一人意見が欲しいな。
One more opinion, yep.
あ、ならちょうどいいかな。ケイチ君本人に聞いてみない？
Oh, Keiichi the tiebreaker.
電話で。
Oh man.
当たり殺された本人の意見は貴重ですよ。
Yeah, yep. Uh-huh.
そうと決まれば早速電話ですわ。
God, this is so fucked. We're gonna hear Keiichi's voice for the last time.
もしもし、ケイチ君。レナです。今お仕事お忙しいですか？
ああ、忙しいぞ。
Oh, Keiichi.
シナリオが1本終わって一休みって思ってたらすぐに次のシナリオだもんな。
So Keiichi is gonna be involved with the next one? Interesting. Focusing on the history of Hinamizawa. I wonder, are we gonna go back in time? Or are we gonna do the same time period but a different perspective? What's it gonna be? Keiichi's involved, huh?
ケイちゃん
Are
どん
they
な感
being
じ？
cute or are they being real? I need answers.
忙しいって？
Working his ass off for the second chapter.
拗ねてる。
聞こえてるぞ、こら。お前ら打ち上げ会でいいよな。俺も出たかった。
Damn. He deserves it, man.
16の残りゼリフ数で僕たちの誰か一人でも抜いたらケイチも参加できるのですよ。
Gotta commission somebody, man. Get yourself a Sprite.
リカ、あの量でそれは不可能ですわ。
あ、それでごめんねケイチ君。今回のシナリオでね、ケイチ君死んじゃったじゃない？
Didn't you?
犯人は誰だろうねってそういう話をしてるの。
つまりさ、ケイちゃんを殺したのは人間かお社様のたたりかってことで意見が分かれちゃってるのよ。
What does Keiichi himself think?
本当にごめんね。台本読みで忙しいところ。ケイチ君はどっちだと思うかな？
What you think, Keiichi?
そんなの決まってんじゃねえか。
Is he gonna say the curse like he believed at the last moment?
どっち？
どっちなんてもんじゃねえよ。
Both.
裏の怪しげな奴らに狙われて、さらにお社様とかいう怪しいのにたたられて、
This song.
人間もたたりも全部。
Both.
これは何かの嫌がらせか。
Everyone's picking on me. All the people, Oyashiro, bunch of bullies.
かわいそかわいそです。
Damn.
今度頭をなでなでしてあげますですよ。
Goodness. What was that? Oh, there's more.
結局意見が分かれちゃったね。
私ももう一度考え直してみます。
Poor Keiichi, who's just tired of being bullied. He's like, it's everyone, man. That is probably what he thought too. Like, yeah, everyone's out to get me. And also this curse just fucking killed me. shit.
見落としがあるかもしれませんので。
それでは引き続き日暮らしの泣く頃に水をお楽しみくださいね。
Watanagashi. That's it. That's Onikakushi. Or Onikakushi. I don't know if I pronounced the I at the end. But yo, there it is. Thank you. Man. Achievement unlocked. Onikakushi party. Oh my goodness. We had a post-production party. Man. Shout outs to Rikishi07, to all the voice actors, and to y'all for watching. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed my reading of this first chapter. I apologize it took so long. And yeah, it won't be as long before I start the next chapter because, I mean, Keiichi asked us, right? Whoever's reading this, please discover the truth. And thankfully, a year later, after everything, which maybe is just the clue to what the next chapter is going to be. Is it going to take place when the new suspicion about the notes came up and noticing like the tape or the markings of the tape or whatever, that something else was attached, middle part missing, and that was significant, you know? I gotta see the fruits of Keiichi's legacy, man, that he didn't just die for nothing, that the truth will be reached by the end and all of this will be over. But where it's going to go, only the Higurashi knows. On that corny note, that's what I'm gonna call it. Yeah, that was great. I'm again not the horror guy usually, despite the stuff on my face. But this was such good. I okay, let me say this. I enjoy psychological horror. I don't like jump scares very much. I don't like gore doesn't really gross me out, but it's like you know. But this is right up my alley. It's incredible writing. It's a very intriguing mystery. I'm invested because of my boy Keiichi and everything. Renan and Mion are dead, which is like that happens. And there's still so much more mystery to be had here. I cannot. One day I'm gonna look back on this video and be like, oh, you poor thing. You have no idea how bad it's going to get. Because I really don't. And I'm sure you guys watching know, and it's gonna be a hell of a ride seeing the rest. Even though this was already a hell of a ride, so yeah. Never played a VN like this before, where I didn't even care that there was no choices or any. I didn't need that. It doesn't need that. It's cool when a VN can incorporate that narratively, like in Fate Stay Nights. There's some really great moments where they incorporate the choices. One in particular that's like really powerful. And in Doki Doki Literature Club, obviously, or it plays very much into the narrative thing, and you know how choice works in that, quote unquote. But this, like, just to experience it as it is, the point of it being to reach the answers, right? That's the gameplay. Like, I'm just clicking through, but I'm trying to reach the truth, the answer, and navigate all the roadblocks, navigate all the theories that are in there, the red herrings. What even is a red herring? Maybe everything's a red herring, but we just have this little bit that we have this lingering desire from Keiichi, and that's gonna carry us through, man. Our boy. Damn. Yeah. Alright, I'm done rambling. I enjoyed that. Thank you once again. Happy Halloween. It's probably the first by now. But happy Halloween. And I'll see you very soon for Watanagashi, which is the name of the festival, right? So There you go. See you soon. Peace.